2020 was, I guess I could say, a beautiful mess. I had to close our business. We had to pay off hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt that our business had, and I lost my job. Yeah, that was like my source of income. That was my job. But it didn't end that badly. At the end of 2020, I learned that I need a plan and I need a system for my money, and I didn't have to file bankruptcy, and I feel so much more financially confident. And being confident is really important if you're going to put your financial life out there on YouTube, because this platform is full of trolls. Hi, my name is Sharon, and if this is your first time here, welcome. On Every Single Dollar, I talk all about money and business. If you enjoy videos where we talk about budgeting and paying off debt, hit that subscribe button and like this video if you enjoy content like this. I guess you could say I've always been pretty goals obsessed. Like, I always had goals for my managers, and it was their job to make sure that the associates help them work towards meeting those goals. That's sort of how they were judged for like raises and stuff. But I also know that when I get too focused on goals and results, I tend to get kind of negative. I tend to see the goal and where I am and all that negative space in between, instead of focusing on what I have done. And in 2020, I did a lot. I didn't want 2020 to go down the way it did, but Stoicism has taught me that they're just those things that we can't control. I'll leave a link below to a video on what Stoicism is. It actually has helped me a lot, relieving my stress about things that happen that I have no control over. So 2021 is all about the things that I can control. And I would say that my overarching goal is organized simplicity. I can't control how many followers I have or how many subscribers. I can't make people watch my video. I can't make them hit that subscribe button, which, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. But what I can do is have a plan, simplify the tools that I have so that I'm not taking up too much mental headspace and trying to like meet these goals. So that is what I can control, and that is what I'm focusing on in 2021. Let's get down to it. What are my financial goals? My first goal is to stop using a paper budget. I use the Budget Mom's digital budget and I print it out, and it's just using so much paper. So what I did is I downloaded this app called Good Notes, and I took the PDF budget by paycheck workbook that I got from the Budget Mom, and I imported it. And what I'm able to do is I'll use it, month after month, and I'm able to write on it. So I was gonna go print the PDF version last month to get ready for January 2021, and it was $80 to buy the ink, and I just can't afford to keep paying for that, like paying that much for ink. It just doesn't make any sense when I'm trying to get out of debt. So this is my solution. The app was pretty cheap. It was less than 10 bucks, I think. And I like that I can access it on my phone. I can erase it pretty easily. It's just so much easy and so much simpler. My second goal, or my second financial goal for this year, is to pay off all of my debt except for my student loan. And if Joe Biden comes through for me, I might even be able to pay that off this year. But yeah, I doubt that'll happen. I am no longer tracking my debt with my Budget Mom paycheck workbook. I found this app. Yes, it looks like it's from the 90s, but it's really good at creating a plan for paying off your debt. And it's called the Debt Payoff Planner. Let me show you guys how I'm using it.
So basically this app creates a debt payoff plan for you. You put in all of your debts, interest rates. You can even put in one-time payments. You can choose if you want to do an avalanche method or if you want to do the snowball method. So once you put in all of your debts, what your interest rate is, your payment due date, it will create your plan. If you want to do like the avalanche or the snowball, you have to choose that too. But it'll tell you what your starting balance is, current balance. It will tell you what to pay every single month in terms of like your extra debt payments and stuff like that. So it's a really, really good app. I'm enjoying playing with it in different scenarios. So yeah, definitely check it out. It is a paid app. I think I had to pay $1 a month. I just went ahead and paid for 2 years up front so that it only cost me $24 for 2 years.
My next goal is to really get serious about saving and up my investment. I know a lot of people say that you shouldn't start saving or investing while you have debt, but I only have about 2 more months left of paying high interest debt, and then we'll be completely done. So I really want to start focusing on savings. And one critique I have of using the Budget Moms paycheck workbook, what's it called? The Budget by Paycheck workbook, is that I feel that savings is sort of an afterthought. I don't know about you, but my variable expenses can just start eating everything up. It'll eat up my extra debt payments. It'll eat up my savings. So I needed a way that I could automate my savings so I don't even think about it. It's coming out. I can't stop it. I can't pay for extra shoes for my son. Like, the money is gonna get saved. And the app that I found to do this is called Capital. I love this app. Yes, it's a subscription. I think I'm paying, there are different plans. I think the cheapest is $3. I opted for the $6 plan because I want to have access to the investment portion of it. But I love how simple it is and fun to save your money. Let me show you guys how I am saving in this app. Okay, so what I've started doing is, in my paycheck budget, I was putting a line item for food, for gas, for every little thing. I've stopped doing that. I just have spending money, my weekly spending budget, which for me, it's $220, and then my husband gets around $80 for his gas and his food for work, and then whatever else he wants to buy. So every Monday, $300 is automatically taken out of our paycheck and sent to my spending account on my Capital app. And what it does is they give you a debit card and you can use that, and it's basically rules-based saving. I created different goals, and all these goals are shared with my husband. So let's say I want to save for vacation. We want to go on a cruise. This is like to start saving for my debt-free celebration cruise that I really want to do in 2022. What you can do is you can set up different rules for your savings. So I want to save for this vacation. I can either do automated autopilot deposit. So like every Monday, I can take out $5 automatically from my paycheck and put it in my Capital account for this goal. Or I can do it when I'm paid. You can do a roundup. I really like the roundup. So if I spend $7.50 at Target, it's gonna round up to $10 and take the difference, that $2.50, and put it towards my goal. I also do guilty pleasure. I'm really trying to stay out of craft stores. So some of my goals are affiliated with guilty pleasure. So if I go to Hobby Lobby or I go to Michael's, it will put $5 extra towards one of my savings goals. And the reason this is important is that I only have $300 a week for all of our variable spending. So it's going to take $5 from something else. There's some other ones that I haven't gotten into, like the freelance. I do the 52-week rule for a few of my savings goals. I'll go in and show you everything that I do for each one of my goals. And this one is sort of like the 52-week challenge that Budget Mom does. You the first week it saves $1, second week it saves $2, etc., etc. And then it has if-then rules. So if I like a video on YouTube, it would put a certain amount of money in my account, and you can control that. So let's say that what did I do for my rule? Okay, so for my vacation, I'm doing the 52-week rule, and this is coming out of my checking account. You can change it to where it comes out of your Capital spending account or your checking account, your savings account, whatever you want. That is the only rule I have for saving for vacation. For my car, I have the same thing, my 52-week rule. For Christmas, I already know like how much money I need exactly. I know we're probably going to travel in 2021, but since we weren't able to travel in 2020, so I just have $50 a week. Every Monday it comes out and it goes into this account. So for my extra debt payment, I really want to make, so I'm just trying to do like extra debt payments sprinkled throughout the year. So I'm trying to save up for like a big $5,000 extra debt payment. I'm not sure if I'll actually wait to the $5,000. I might just wait till $500 and just like throw it at something. I have a few different rules. I have the roundup rule. That's the one where if I spend $7.50, it'll round it up to the next $2. That would be $9. So it would be $1.50 if I spent $7.50. I have a guilty pleasure. If I go to Starbucks, it will not only round up the Starbucks purchase, it will also penalize me by taking another $5 out of my spending account and putting it towards towards savings. And this actually does work, guys, because last week, it was about 3 o'clock, I really wanted a caffeine pick-me-up. And I was like, oh, I could just go to Starbucks. There's nobody in the drive-thru. And I stopped myself because I was like, nope, I don't have that much money in my spending account left for this week, and I don't want to pay that extra $5. And it stopped me from buying that Starbucks drink. So it does work. The other one, oh, this is my Hobby Lobby. It will penalize me $10 if I go to Hobby Lobby. So I stick with the craft supplies I have in my closet. I don't need anything else. So then if you click on it, you know where it'll come out of. And actually, I need to change this one. I wanted to come out of my capital. This is for our down payment for our house, which is my 4th goal that I am setting in 2021, is that we want to buy a house. So I want to save up 20% down payment so that we can do that in 2022. So I just wanted to play with the investment portion of capital. I just started doing this last week. I haven't quite figured it out, but once I do, I will post a video on how the investment portion of the Capital app, how that works. It's still, my money's still transferring over, so I just haven't started it yet. And so it is hooked to my checking account. I don't have it hooked to our savings account, which is where I put our emergency fund. I just transfer it over from our regular checking, and I just set it and forget it. But then this shows you our spending account. So I put in $300 last week for our spending for this week, and we did our grocery shopping. I can tell today my husband was on Amazon. I don't know what he's buying. I will find out after I film this video. I'm gonna go into my Amazon account and see what he's buying. We did our grocery shopping this week, and Kroger is gas. And then tomorrow it'll do our roundup, all of our wool, and transfer that money from our spending account into our goal. It also shows you insights. So last week we saved $117.34. It is a really, really cool app. If you guys are interested in trying out the app, I'm gonna leave a link down below to the Capital website. You can learn a little more about it, and you can do a 30-day free trial. I'm doing my 30-day free trial, or I think I'm done. My 30-day free trial is done, but I'm just gonna continue paying the $6 a month fee. I think it's worth it. It's fun. It's one of the best savings apps that I found, and I'm actually saving money. I think, what does it say? Yeah, $250. I just started using this last month, and I didn't feel that I saved $250. It just sort of happened, so it's kind of nice. And my last goal for 2021 is I want to increase my passive income. I know I did a video last month or 2 months ago on how I was using Etsy to help pay down my debt, and that was great. During the holidays, I got a ton of orders. One day I had like an order for 8 craft kits, 100 ornaments. It was kind of crazy. And that made me realize that like my time was really tied to how much money I could make on Etsy. And it made certain days super stressful, and then certain days when I didn't have any orders, I didn't really have anything to do. So I really want to increase my passive income, and I have some ideas for 2021, and I'm starting to flush those out. If you want me to do a video on what I'm doing for my passive income and what I want my 7 streams of income to be, leave me a comment down below. I would be more than happy to share with you guys what my plan is for my passive income. Also, one really important thing to do, don't forget to celebrate what you did in 2020. Like, yes, I might still be in debt, but I know I accomplished a lot, and I don't want to forget that. So what is one positive outcome you guys had for 2020? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, please don't hesitate to give the like button some love, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy videos on budgeting, money, and business. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.